Karibu sana mtazamaji na msikilizaji wa Celeb Gona. Among the many members of parliament who stood with Deputy President Gachagua and who defied the odds to fight against the President of the Republic of Kenya and even the Deputy President while things were not going right for Kenyans is none other than Honorable Gathoni Wamucomba. Now, Gathoni Wamucomba has been on the forefront fighting for what she believes is right and what the people of Kenya deserves. But she has not always been rewarded for what she has always done. Now, today she decided, you know what? It's about time I table a message and send a message to the people of the Republic of Kenya and also to the President of the Republic of Kenya. Now, this is what Gathoni Wamucomba said, exposing how President William Ruto and his goons in the UDA and the Kenya Kwanza government have tried to intimidate her and also offer her money and personal benefit so that she can abandon her cause of trying to fight for the people of the Republic of Kenya and also mostly considering the people of Githunguri County. I want to read this letter penned to the people of the Republic of Kenya by Honorable Gathoni Wamucomba through a social media platform. And she says, personal statement on political situation prevailing in the country. I wept for my country. It is a moment full of sorrow, pain and tears. The soul of the country is being systematically destroyed. Our constitution and institutions are being hollowed. We are teetering to authoritarianism. I have flatly refused to be moved by money and artificial powers to betray my people of Githunguri and the great people of Kenya. Let me make this clear. Before I became a member of parliament, I was a wife, mother, auntie, and a Kikuyu. I am an unbogable pillar in my family and community. I have principles and values I believe in. I cannot sell my soul and human value in me for temporary laced favors. In my community, the traitors, collaborators, home guns, and informers who betrayed people were ostracized and hanged. Worse still, their generations were cursed. I refuse to be collectively demonized. The 13th Parliament has betrayed its motto that resonates with the ethos of the Kenyan people. For the welfare of the society and just government of the people. The emblem of Parliament of Kenya is more than just an emblem. It is a beacon of hope, a reminder of the responsibilities entrusted to those who govern, and a promise to safeguard the interests of the nation. The Parliament has become a hollow institution. It is a house of cans, betrayal, hate, backstabbing, name-calling and lacing. It is an auction, a graveyard of people's interest and welfare. When history is written, Parliament will have failed a crucial test, trust. It is not only that parliamentarians have disastrously violated their oath of office. I do swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the people and the Republic of Kenya. That I will obey, respect, uphold, preserve, protect, and defend this Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and that I will faithfully and consistently discharge the duties of a member of Parliament, so help me God. The gallant people of Kenya have every reason to ruthlessly, brutally, and unforgivably question the legitimacy of the government, of the Parliament. There comes a time when my people comes first. My country will withstand evil. I stand to be counted as a true daughter of Kenya. True daughter of the mountain. A sacrifice too painful to bear. I bequeath my respect to my fellow colleagues who stood the gruesome test. We shall prevail together with the people. It is my duty to defend the liberty, freedom, and dignity of our people. This is non-negotiable. This is not necessarily gender. It is my conviction and obligation. Kenya is my beloved country. I am Kikuyu unapologetically. May the Constitution and the rule of law be our shield and defender. Thank you, daughter of Kenya. Now, this is a letter that speaks volumes to the people of Kenya. Another thing, something else manifested today. A lot of things have been happening, but when President William Ruto left the country yesterday, left Nairobi yesterday for Turkana County, where there was an event that was held in Turkana to celebrate the cultures of the Turkana people called Tobong Lore. He left on the Air Force flight. And when he left, a video was taken of him, and the video was posted on his IG, the IG Insta stories. And the video had a message, and the message was trying to tell the people of Kenya. The song that was used as a background music song, as a soundtrack for the said video, was a video of Nyashinsky telling the people, yeah, zile sacrifice nimemake kwa sababu ya watu, mnataka niongee maana if I speak the world will stop. Now that was directly interpreted as something that the president was telling the people and speaking in regards to the impeachment of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why I come back to the message of Gathoni Wamucomba. Gathoni Wamucomba has been on the forefront since the UDA government took over. Remember, she campaigned with the same government. She was among the foot soldiers of President William Ruto in the Mount Kenya region, fighting day in, day out to defend President William Ruto. She even went ahead to disassociate herself with Kameme FM, knowing very well that she served under President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who was a great friend to Gathoni Wamucomba and who also gave her a job at Kameme FM. But she disregarded all that so that she will defend William Ruto. But when Ruto took over power, Gathoni Wamucomba realized that Ruto is not for Kenya. And that is when she changed the narrative and she became one of the defenders of the people of Kenya and the hustlers of the Republic of Kenya. She was telling Ruto, you cannot campaign by calling you can't campaign by calling us hustlers and wanting us to support you day in, day out. But when it comes to the time of you delivering to us after giving you that seat, the people are blaming us. The people are blaming the Kenya Kwanza government. The promises that we made to these people, we haven't delivered. You have terrorized and taken over the government. You have terrorized the National Assembly. You have captured the Senate. Our oath of office cannot be exercised because you have taken over. You have offered personal favors. You have offered financial favors. You have intimidated the members of parliament to a point that they cannot defend the constitution of the Republic of Kenya. Most of the members of parliament and senators are compromised to the latter. So there is no way that I am going to back you up, Mr. President. It's about time you start delivering to the people of Kenya. She opposed the housing project. She opposed the finance bill, and she has clearly opposed the impeachment of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Another thing I shall remind you, Gathoni Wamucomba was not supporting Rigathi Gachagua. She was fighting Rigathi too. She was against the ideologies of Rigathi Gachagua. But when she realized that Rigathi Gachagua was being given out as a sacrificial lamb by President William Ruto, she took the matters into her own hands to fight for Rigathi Gachagua. And she has stood her ground since then. So, what can we offer to this lady? All we can offer to such a beautiful and wonderful lady, a leader who has given and dedicated life for the people of the Republic of Kenya, and mostly the people from the mountain, is nothing else but love and promises of making her the great leader that will rescue this republic. I want to read a few comments about this. Honorable Kavuli M. Bernard says, Gathoni Wamucomba, good afternoon, ma'am. I agree with you in entirety. However, leaders should avoid being deceitful and dishonest. If William Ruto was honest to regarding Gachagua, we couldn't be where we are today. These political bad manners must stop. Another is Wanyama says, you defected from Azimio and supported this regime. Going forward, Kenyans will keep losing until they are won. Ogoro Diemba said impeaching Gachagua was bad. Jeff Osiba says you campaigned and voted for this bandit regime. Despite all the facts, now that it is eating your tribesman, you want us to join you in the whims. Take your statement toa. Nyinyi ndio shida ya Kenya, always reasoning with emotions. But bwana Jeff Osiba, let me remind you that Gathoni Wamucomba disagreed with Ruto over 1.5 years ago. She defected from the UDA government long time ago. So it is not right for you to pinpoint her out and say that she is the reason that we are where we are. Yes, we agree. She made a mistake. Everybody, even you who are making noise on social media, you all sang praises to President William Ruto when you thought it suited you back then during the campaign period, because nyinyi wote mliona baba ndiye shida ya taifa. Lakini kwa sasa mtajua amjui. Right now you all know that Ruto is the disease that is eating this republic up. So leave Gathoni Wamucomba to be bana. Achaneni na mama. Ni hayo kwa sasa. Make sure una subscribe ndani ya channel ya kwetu ya Celeb Gona KE. Tuungane katika video zetu zijazo.